Welcome to Team Xtion. This is my custom fiddled around Star Cruiser from Star Wars. Hooray! I've been changing little things around in this particular model due to the fact that there was some of the devices I didn't really like as much as the stupid bomb gimmick, which I find was kind of sad, and the underslung guns I removed because, well, they just seemed a little pathetic and they could only go like this. If you want a real review of the real version of this, the untampered version, then you should either go to Brick Queen or the Brick Show or Nitro's 99 channel to see an official review of this model. Since as I said before, this is my tinkered model. And what do I mean by tinkled? Well, for the first, it now has a giant blaster cannon. Front-mounted, swiveling blasters! And I moved some of the blasters around, and I also changed the entire rear blaster design to match more with the real blasters in the show, and the same with much more communications equipment. And now to see the friendly crew of my floating gun platform, we have my Jedi, which I still doesn't have a name for, Yoda, who is literally everywhere in cosmos. God damn, he must have clones of himself. That would be awesome. A whole army of small green Jedi badasses just kills everything. God damn it, make that, and I promise you, nothing can defeat the Empire. Nothing. And of course, my Jedi's personal bodyguard. And weirdly enough, a simple clone soldier as a pilot. What the hell? If you can drive a bicycle, you can probably fly a spaceship. The features in the device are simple and, well, kind of daring. It wasn't really that hard to build. It was actually kind of fun, thinking about new ways and new ideas to put things around. But it's a heavy set. It's very heavy, and it's very, very large. I mean, moving this thing around, well, let's hope you have lots of space to store it, because it's kind of huge. I mean, my dinky video camera here in my phone is not even effective enough to show its actual size. I mean, this thing is huge. Just look at my computer monitor. This thing is literally, wow, big. But I put in some different features here and there, like I turned this entire area into a giant storage room where we have the helmet for the pilot, we have the ray shield, and a gun for my special bodyguard. We even had his lightsaber and the blade itself. Kind of interesting, you think about it. Oh yeah, and there's another blaster. And as I told you before, we had my Jedi, which, yes, many people will probably say, well, isn't that the head of Jar Jar Binks? Yes, but just because it's the head of Jar Jar Binks doesn't mean this is Jar Jar Binks. There are other Gungans out there. Come on. Some of them must have become Jedis or something. But as you see, there's the hologram machine, a defensive display, even a small radar equipment, and a coffee machine. Because who don't like a hot cup of coffee sometimes? You know, just to relax. But it's simple of design, simple of construction. I even actually found out a way to get rid of all those flick fire gimmicks. I mean, not to take it wrong, the flick fire missiles are kind of okay, but they're not completely badass. I mean, you can make some very badass radar equipment with them. I mean, there's one, and I probably also think that's one, or that's something else probably. But that's okay for a thing. I mean, it's not like this thing doesn't have a fire. I mean, the funny thing was, this is actually an escape pod. I don't know why it's become a drop pod, but it's actually an escape pod. All the crew members of the ship would actually run into this thing and then detach. But if all of a sudden it had become a drop pod instead for soldiers. And just like in all the commercials, it is a drop pod full of soldiers with a rocket launcher. So they can crash land, deploy their mortar rockets, and just hammer the enemy with missiles. Then the soldier battalion can move out and totally mop up the rest. Stupid droids. Pathetic. There's not much to say about it. Some tinkering here, some fiddling around there. As I told you, I even removed that stupid bomb gimmick because I didn't like that. I think it was kind of crap. Because, oh, you put bombs in here. It's not a bomber. This is more like a frigate. This thing flies around and defends bigger ships. That's all it does. It's not a warship in itself. Well, okay, this one is, because this one is my Jedi's personal space traveling device. It means he doesn't fly around one of those giant big frigates or destroyers because, well, let's face it, they're not that cool. I think this one is cool. These are cool. I would like to see more of these because I think these spaceships are cool. But this is the one he flies around in and kicks ass and chew bubblegum and take names and all the other bad Duke Nukem references I can use. What else? Not much to say. That's an okay color scheme and things. It could be kind of nice if I could get like a name for it and then stick it right here. You know, like other ships have names here, like the dropship, the Imperial dropship that stands over there, that stands right there. That has like a name and a logo. It would be kind of cool if the ship also had like a name and logo you could stick right here. It would be kind of awesome. But as I said, not much to talk about. Actually, kind of interesting and cool. So write down in the comments what you thought about my review, and thumbs up or thumbs down after how you're feeling about it. So until next time, happy YouTubing!